Yo. Hold up. As always, I gotta check my phone to see if the stream actually works. Yeah, we live. Yeah, today's some more Mario Kart. I haven't streamed this one in a minute. I haven't streamed this one in like, I think it's been about 2 weeks. Okay. So if I'm correct, what if I turn this up? Does that turn it up for the stream or just for my headphones? I need to find out. No, that turns it up for me or the stream too. What about this? Does that turn it up for just for me? Me. All right, both of them. We'll do minus 35. Anyways, I did a bit of off-stream grinding because my past 2 streams went pretty poorly. So I'm at a bit of a higher rank now. Let's do. I don't want to do Swoop. He's kind of basic. Let's do. I never play Parabitty Bud. These stats are pretty good. Frame 1 error. Nice. I think I might have taken too long or something. I don't know. We good? Alright, we good. That's not bad. Anyways. Okay, this stream might not be super long. It might be pretty quick. But we'll hopefully come out of this with more VR than we went in. Unlike the past like 3 streams. See, the first video I was like truly grinding for it. I actually did pretty good. And then I just started to fall off. I've noticed that now that the new game smell is finally gone, this game is significantly more fun when I don't play it every single day. Crazy what happens when you're a gamer. You need to play a variety of video games or else gaming gets boring. It's interesting. Yeah, that's like my biggest recommendation to like being a gamer. That sounds gross, but like being a gamer, you gotta have an insane amount of variety, or else it's, you know, gaming gets pretty boring when you only play like 5 games. That's why there are so many clickbait thumbnails with like Minecraft Steve on it. Because people would only play Minecraft and then they'd get confused when Minecraft gets boring. Well, at least we didn't get Peach Beach. I am so sick and tired of that map. It's so poorly designed. It's interesting. It's so interesting. Alright. I wasn't paying attention. What track do we get? Lord have mercy. Okay. We're good. There we go. I like these Ghost Valley tracks a lot because of the shroomless cuts you can take. You can actually front run on this, which I would have if I wasn't doing some stream bull crap right before the race started. That's fine. I have a... Okay, we're going to Acorn Heights, looks like. Yeah, it's Acorn Heights. You can tell by the mini-map. Something I like about Acorn Heights, yes, there is that one pretty vital shroom cut, but I think when you go to it via intermission, you have freedom to do multiple different strategies. I don't... Like, if I'm doing an intermission of Mario Circuit, I always feel the need to bag, but I don't feel the need to bag or, like, be at the very front when I'm going to Acorn Heights. Which you have no idea how nice that is, just from, like, a gameplay variety perspective. Sometimes, because of the nature of intermissions, you'll have, like, 50 bagging tracks in a row, and it gets so exhausting at a certain point. Not because bagging, like, isn't fun. It can be very fun. But, you need a break from bagging every once in a while. Mostly is the thing. I think bagging gets a bit of a bad rap for, being no skill. It takes skill, in my opinion. I think I'm in a pretty good position here. Never mind. I needed to use that. My boomerang didn't actually hit that guy. It didn't even hit his bananas. Can I hit that guy? No. Alright. Oh, that is good. That is really good for me. I'll be able to take the big cut. The important cut. I wish these were reversed, though. There we go. There we go. Wait a minute. Nice. Ooh! Starting things off with the first place. Let's go. That was really good. I got very lucky that match, I feel like. That Peach falling off at the very end was, like, crucial. Ugh. Jeez. Let's try to keep my crown for once. I feel like I always lose my crown by the time the round starts. Let's keep a low profile. They'll never catch me. Acorn Heights is just a really fun track, man. I don't think it's perfect. I'd say bottom of A. It has gotten a bit weaker for me since the game first came out, but compared to a few other tracks like Starview Peak and Boo Cinema, this one's fall off wasn't nearly as bad. In fact, I appreciate certain aspects of the track significantly more now that I played the game more. I really do find that one shortcut annoying. That, like, I just need to learn how to do it shroomless, and then I think I'd like this track a lot more, because that shortcut has so much weight on your ability to win on the track, and I don't always want to bag. I just need to figure out how to do it shroomless, so I don't need a bag on Acorn Heights, because I don't think it's designed for that. I think that's Dandelion Depths for sure. That's my track. That's the Biddy Bud track, so I got some pre-established ethos for this one. Let's go. Oh, but this is the really long intermission that takes place, like, entirely on water. I kind of forgot. Yeah, this is one of the weaker intermissions in the game. I have slowly but surely been enjoying intermissions significantly more as this game's lifespan goes on. Starting to, like, find the actual shortcuts you can do. Appreciating the more, like, homey aspects of the intermissions, but a few of them do really suck. Like, this one's not very good. A lot of the ones involving Peach Beach aren't fun at all because of the big straight line of sand you have to go through. I'm surprised I got that double box. That was super lucky. Okay. I'm a pretty lightweight combo, so I don't need to worry about coins too much. Because my coin curve is much lower as a light combo. So I don't need to get as many coins to get like the most value out of them. Like, this coin shell might be enough. Not quite. Not quite enough. Okay, now I definitely have enough coins. 11 is more than enough. You need, like, around 7 or 8 as a lightweight combo. Okay. I'm scared. Okay. That's fine. Again, I didn't need those coins. That's why I think, you know, grabbing coins is still important. Even if you have your max coin curve out as a lightweight. Because, you know, you need backups. Like, for that, I wouldn't have been as comfortable. But once I get the amount of coins I, like, truly need, I usually only grab them if they're, like, not out of the way. Like, if they are very much in the way, I don't really need do much to grab them, then yeah, I'll snag them, I'll take some extra coins, but that's kind of what I like about the coins in this game. You actually need to, like, think about when to grab them or not. I feel like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you get to 10 coins so fast that it's not even really, like, a mechanic to think about. Shoot, that shot kind of sucked for me. Let's hope I can actually get a double box. Thank you, Shy Guy, for glitching around that. Let's hope I get an item in time. Kind of didn't think this through. I think I do? Yeah, I do. Okay. Rad. Okay, we're in a decently good position now. I'm not going to say anything about the shock. That dude just got launched. Okay. Oh my god, there's a boomerang. I'm going to take this. In fact, I'm going to take both of them. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. Ooh, I really wanted to avoid those green shells. That was pretty bad. I might still win. Go! Nice. That boo also just saved me. What did you even type in chat? I'd rather jerk off with sandpaper than rewatch Scream 7. Yeah. We gotta make that mainstream. We need to make that mainstream. It's too good to not be made mainstream. Yeah, for context, there's this review I watched that I thought was really funny. It was this, like, really angry dude after watching Scream 7. And he said he'd rather jerk off with sandpaper than rewatch Scream 7. So, yeah. Trying to make that mainstream right now. Why did I gain 2 viewers immediately after saying that? Whatever. Hey, 2 win streak right now, though. Things are going good. Dandelion Depths is actually so fun to explore in free roam. There's a bunch of just, like, random things you can do with, like, the wall riding and stuff. And, like, usually they don't lead to anything, you know, important. Like, it doesn't give you a Peach medallion or nothing. They're just there. They're just funny things for you to do. Looks like, yeah, okay, Toad's Factory. This one's actually a front-running intermission because you want to be at the front on Toad's Factory. And this is also a decently short intermission. It's not teeny, but it's pretty quick. It's funny, pretty much all of the, like, super good front-running tracks are in the exact same, like, corner of the map. Like, the top left corner of the map has, like, all the best front-running tracks. It's pretty funny. Like, I went wide for coins. Bowser's Castle's a really good front runner. Airship Fortress might be the best front runner in the game. Then we got Toad's Factory, which is also really good for front running. Thank you, Boo. Thank you so much, Boo. Okay. Let's go. Lord. Okay. Please don't. No, guys, it's a baggy intermission. Trust. Trust. Ignore what I said. It's a baggy intermission. Oh my lord, I'm so bad. I'm behind the shock. I didn't even gain much from that. If I get crushed by this Mega, I'm just pulling out my own. Just next time I get hit, I'll whip out the Mega Shroom, baby. The big Shroom, should that be what we call it? Is that the Mega Mushroom street name? I hope so. This could be going better. I'd rather be at the front with these items, but then again, when would I ever not want to be at the front with the Mega Mushroom and Triple Shrooms? Lord, okay. Let's pop it. I'm surprised it took this long to need this. Shoot. I am expecting a shockless rest of the race. I don't think I need to use a shroom. This water will wash off the blooper. It didn't. That's okay. This boost panel will. There we go. Nice. We can use this. Not good. Being in the middle of the pack is like the worst spot you could be in. So you know what? I'm gonna use this now. Lord, thank you. Okay. Perfect. Protection is so nice. Okay. I could just take the shroomless cut. That dude used a feather at like the worst possible spot. I messed up the left trick. I still got second though, right? Hey, we'll take those. I'll take a second place any day of the week. That is really good. Nice. I'm glad I made the best out of a bad situation there. And my items helped as well. That's for sure. Whoa. There's this like podcast horror movie I keep on getting ads for. It's like I guess it's like a horror movie about a podcaster. Oh lord, a lot of people left. It looks so bad though. Like maybe I'm too judgmental, but maybe it's just the marketing that pisses me off. It's lame. I think the second you advertise your horror movie as like the scariest movie ever made, I specifically want to watch it less. Alright. Oh boy. Oh no! Intermission of Mario Bros. Circuit, so it's guaranteed to be backwards. A very long intermission. And I think there's only one hijackable thing. Like, there's only one, like, truck or helicopter you can hijack on this one. On the reverse, like, from Mario Bros. Circuit to Toad's Factory, thanks. Appreciate it. When you go from Mario Bros. Circuit to Toad's Factory, there's, like, I think there's 2 things you can hijack. There's, like, a helicopter and then a semi-truck. I think there's only the semi-truck on this one. If there's one at all, I don't really remember too well. I don't feel like I've ever explored this area in free roam. I think I've probably played around 20 hours of free roam, and I still feel like there's so many areas I haven't explored very well. I have a majority of the P-switch missions done, though. Oh, nice. Meow. Oh, yeah, there's the helicopter. Bye-bye. There's not really a good shock spot on backwards Mario Bros. Circuit, so I think I'm just gonna use this right as the race starts. Yeah, because Mario Bros. Circuit, like, the decision-making at the end of the track that made the actual track so good is now completely removed when you play it in reverse, which is really sad. Damn. Lord, we still have so much track left until this intermission is so long. No matter what, I'm gonna hold this until the track starts. Doesn't matter if I get hit or not. I'm in a way better position than I was expecting with these items. Damn. Oh my lord. Okay, fine. Okay. Well, I got triple shrooms at least. I really wish I got a second item, but I held the super horn for too long. Please go away. He actually did. Wow. Okay, whatever. Okay, for this one, because the shortcut's really big, we have to charge a charge jump in advance, so we can actually make it through in time. Guess I'll use this at the next set. Okay. This is going pretty well, actually. Nice. Good second. That went pretty well. How much did I get from that? Oh, Lord, this lobby's... Oh, my... I forgot that there's only 14 people here, and I got absolutely jump scared by how small the lobby is. I gained 2 from getting second place. That is atrocious. Here we go. This one's also fun to explore in free roam. Kind of the whole game's fun to explore in free roam now that I think about it. I don't know, there's a few tracks that are kind of lame. Mario Circuit and like Starview Peak are pretty boring in free roam. Ooh. I'll go random. I won't mind these intermissions besides Desert Hills. Oh my gosh, this lobby absolutely shrunk. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave and switch lobbies after this. So, why would you ever willingly pick an intermission to Desert Hills? We're gonna get it. No. Okay. I'm pretty sure this intermission has the really big shortcut. But then again, I have no idea how the item distribution works when there's only 8 players in a lobby, so... I think I can front run this and get away pretty easily. Like, there might not even be a blue shell this entire race. I shouldn't have said that. It's whatever, though. Here we go. I didn't mean to right trick there. Or left trick, I mean. I love how they get the tumbleweeds in this game collision. I pretty much have to get first here, or else I'm probably going to lose VR, so... The pressure's kind of real. Okay. I'll use this boo for the big-ass shortcut. And I might actually get a mushroom. Here we go, here we go, here we go. This is so perfect. Okay. I'm getting a mushroom from this boo. That lead is insane. Can I take this path, though? I can. I'm just going to get bumped a bit. Never mind. That lead is disgusting. Okay. Let's get some use out of it. I'll go for the really hard rail cut just because I kind of have nothing to lose here in this situation. Okay, yeah, Kamek. I'm not even taking the main path, so... What's up, Gabes? Wait, that... Okay, that did actually affect the race a bit. Oh my lord. Okay. Thank God my lead was huge, because I messed up big time at the end there. The like, bigger hitbox of the Charging Chuck. Because of the bigger hitbox of the Charging Chuck, I really messed up the shortcut. And then I just kind of giggle fucked around for a couple seconds. Okay, plus 16 ain't bad. Yeah, I need to switch lobbies, though. There ain't no one in here. Can't be having that. Yeah, no one's... Sometimes in small lobbies like this, the second you finish a race, like 15 different people join, but... Nope. Not for that one. What are we thinking? We thinking Penguin? I never played Penguin. Ooh, I think I know why. These are... That's not bad. We'll run that. Penguin stats are not very good, though, I've realized. I'm just glad he's in this. It's very cute that a Mario 64 Penguin made it in. Especially since Cool Cool Mountain's one of the best levels in that game. Cool Cool Mountain's fire. I also, like, most people won't agree with me on this, but I really like Tall Tall Mountain. I actually really like that level. No one else does, though. I forgot what it was called, but the Mario 64 level where, depending on which painting you jump through, you're either really big or really small. That one's really fun. I like the ones where there's gimmicks based off of, like, how you enter the level. Like, TikTok Clock has one of those. Wet Dry Land is, like, the water level depends on which part of the painting you jump through. See, I find it kind of insane that people will look you dead in the eyes and tell you that's a bad game. Mario 64 is so good, and I have no idea why people dislike it. The only thing that's, like, aged poorly in Mario 64 is the really bad camera. But that's it. Like, the controls are surprisingly smooth for 96. You know, the graphics aren't very good, but that's kind of par for the course for the first ever, like, 3D console. and the launch title for said 3D console. I guess I'm kind of like a lawyer for Mario games, because I still don't understand why people hate this game, despite its flaws. It's a flawed game, that's for sure, but I don't think hating it makes a lot of sense. I think there's still way more good than bad. That was bad. Been waiting for a minute, jeez. What track are they even on? Oh, it's Moo Moo Meadows. You know what? That's fair. Moo Moo Meadows does feel this long, even when I'm playing it. God, I hate Moo Moo Meadows. It was such a useless pick in this game. Golly. We could have had such better Wii tracks, or like anything more interesting than Moo Moo Meadows. It wouldn't quite rank last anymore, but it'd still rank very low if I did a re-ranking, because Moo Moo Meadows is just so ass. There are a few things going for it nowadays, like the tree shortcut, but it is such a frustrating concept to me that Moo Moo Meadows is in 3 Mario Kart games, and it's like one of the least interesting track designs ever. I think in the context of Wii, it's not that bad. It's pretty fine in Wii. And even in 8 Deluxe, you know, it's just like supposed to be an easier retro track. In this game, what the hell is the purpose of it being in this game? Like, for the cow playable character to be accompanied with a track? That's lame. There are plenty of NPC characters in this game that don't have an accompanying track, including this character that I'm playing right now. Like, I'm playing as the example. Here we go. Gavo Mountain, Salt Slice Speedway, or Warrior Shipyard. Let's go random. I'd be fine with any of these intermissions, though. Actually, from Moo Moo Meadows. Hold on a minute. What the? Moo Moo Meadows doesn't have an intermission to Oreo Shipyard. So, they couldn't have been. It must have been an intermission that, like, started on Moo Moo Meadows, I guess. Oh, it's Cheep Cheep Falls. Yeah, it must have been Moo Moo Meadows to Cheep Cheep Falls. That's my bad. Locky in town, let's go. Salty Salty Speedway. What you want to do on this track pretty much depends on, like, the first 15 seconds of the intermission. Like, I've now decided that it's best for me to front run. If there isn't a shock at the very beginning of the race or earlier, then I'll take the glider path halfway through the track. So, if there's a shock on last set, I'm a bit safe from the speed loss. I'll try to show you what I mean once we actually make it to Salty Salty Speedway. Dude. Damn. That was a bit greedy. Let's go. Okay, I have really good items. Alright, yeah. What happens next just depends on when the shock is. Whether it's like right now or later. I messed up the charge jump, that's okay. Alright. Show to me the shock. Here we go, okay. Yeah. Alright, yeah, there's no shock at the beginning of the race. I'm just going to take the glider path later in this track so I can be safe from shock. Or safer. Never mind. They used it there. That is so interesting. I missed the mushroom. I'm a pathetic loser. That was such an interesting shock spot. I guarantee you the person who used it didn't gain much from that. Wait, did I just steal second? Okay, no I didn't. I was very close though. Yeah, okay, even if I didn't predict the shock there, that was a really good shock for me, because it just wasn't a good shock. That was very poorly timed. I don't know, maybe the person who used it was that Bitty Bud. They got first place for it, but it didn't ruin my day, so it's a bad shock. Shocks are supposed to ruin the opponent's day and get them to hop off the game indefinitely. If you're not doing that with your shocks, what are you even doing in general? Ow. Dude, I don't know why I can't do that shortcut anymore. I'm washed. I swear, there's some tracks that I feel like I just need a re-time trial. Just, like, not even do any of the new stuff. Just redo the old stuff so I can just relearn it. Because I feel like I'm slowly losing the skill to do some of these shortcuts like that. That wall ride cut I just attempted on Salty Speedway is one of them. The first shroom cut on Great Question Block Ruins is a struggle for me. In fact, the shroom shortcut on Great Question Block Ruins is harder than the huge wall ride shortcut that everyone talks about. Like, it's not as flashy, but it's, like, there's way more difficult strategy to it. There are multiple ways to take in. Usually the one I pick backfires. So, do with that what you will. I don't really pay attention to how heavy this combo is, so I don't really know what the coin curve is. I'm assuming this is a, like, not a super light, but a lightweight. So, don't need to stress too hard about coins, I assume. Like, maybe 10 or 11 is where I need to be to get max value out of coins. I needed to use that. That's unfortunate. I don't even know what happened there. I guess I got bumped off by a draft or something. Let's wait for this dude to... There we go. Oh. Good use of the super horn, at least. Haha, that dude got hit by my red shell on his screen. Okay, yeah. I was hoping that because the mushroom there that was grounded was being surrounded by bananas, they wouldn't steal it, but they stole it, so. Okay, you know what? Golden mushroom is really nice because then the difficulty of that shroom cut isn't nearly as bad. So, that is very convenient. And then I just have another mushroom in case I get hit or something. Oh, let's hope there isn't a shock. That'd be terrible for me. Okay, I gotta stop using it so I don't speed up too much. There we go. Yeah, if you spam that golden, like, while in the air, you'll overshoot the rail and fall off. Ooh, I actually hit him with that. Nice! Good win. Really good win. That golden mushroom was pretty lucky to take the big shortcut at the beginning without too much stress. Worked out well. Nice. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay. See, I just cannot for the life of me find, like, any of the hidden, any of the question mark panels on this map. And I don't really care enough to use a walkthrough. Like, I'd rather just find them myself. Eventually. Ooh. I'll do some DK Spaceport. That sounds fun. Seems like everyone's on the same page. I like that. Here we go. I haven't played DK Spaceport in a minute. I swear some tracks are recommended more online than others. Like, I never see this track, but I see Faraway Oasis online so often. Like, I guess because it's bleh, bleh, bleh. I think it's because this map is more like out of the way, so it has less intermissions. That's probably it. Or maybe they recommend this one less because intermissions to this track still end up with a full track. For some reason, Nintendo's allergic to full tracks. It's crazy that how much longer online has been like, whoops. Because like we all remember that one update that came out for this game where random got guttered and it doesn't always pick 3 laps anymore or anything like that. Dude, that was released like in June. That was the same month as this game came out. Like we've been playing in a slightly worse online space for so much longer than a slightly better online space. Like I say slightly because I really don't think it was the worst thing in the world, especially with the new updates that have released recently that make 3 laps more common. Lord, this might be the worst set of items I've ever seen in my life. No one would get excited seeing that item combo. Ooh. I get excited when I see this one, though. Never mind. Okay. Oh my god, I'm in 9th. Die! Okay, I got 8th. Meh. 7th. Never mind. I just wish Shock wasn't there. I wish Shock was on the last set. That would have been so much better for me. How's my computer feeling? I turned down my fan a little bit today, so it's not quite as loud on stream. I know. Ow. I noticed that during my Garden Warfare 2 stream, like, it wasn't super noticeable, but my fan was pretty loud. And, you know, it has to be cranked up a decent bit to keep my laptop safe, but... I want to balance. I still want this to be, like, pleasant to watch. Wow, I feel like we just got... Oh, wait, because that was a different lobby. I forgot. Hey, but it's forwards Mario Bros. Circuit. And, you know, 3 laps. Kind of sad that I'm more excited about playing this track forwards than 3 laps of it. Because, dude, backwards Mario Bros. Circuit is just so boring. Forwards Mario Bros. Circuit, though, that's kind of the shit there. Gotta itch my back. Here we go. Some dude took the cut shrimless. That is impressive. To take that opening cut shrimless, you need to, like, charge jump and bounce off like a road sign. That is difficult. It is not easy to do. There we go. Okay, we'll take this boo at the end cut here. I think the boo lasts long enough for me to take this cut too. It does. I think. Wow, just barely not long enough, but... Okay, keep that in mind. I'd need a... What I could have done is I, like, charge jump into the last shortcut and then use my boo. Just so I have a little bit more time, because that was off by, like, maybe half a second. Like, if I had a half second longer of boo, then we would have been chilling. I guess we front run the rest of this. I'm a bit worried about blue shell, because that was a lap 1 blue shell. Okay, this is good. Close second is where I want to be, not fourth. Fourth is not where I want to be. Oh, I heard a blue. I'm so glad the banana didn't hit. Holy. Okay. Take this tight so I can maybe hit this guy with my hammers. Yes. Okay. Come on. Ah. That was so chaotic. 7th again. God, that track is so fun when it's forwards. It's crazy. I lost 11. Did I lose VR after DK Spaceport? I kind of wasn't paying attention. I had to have. That's like a big jump if I didn't. That's lame. How bad is this lobby? Am I in a dookie lobby right now? I get that, like, good players are usually on closer to night, but... You know what I mean? It's a bit extreme. I still wonder if this game will ever get, like, a ranked mode. Because I think that would be super fun. I'd play a ranked Mario Kart World. This is like the only game I'd ever play if it got a ranked. Or, I mean, like, this would be the only ranked game I'd ever play. I usually dislike ranked games. I'd usually just play them casually instead, but... I'm actually good enough at this game. I feel like I could actually do something. I won't just get flaundered around. My only recommendation, never touch, like, a hero shooter ranked. It's so bad. Lord save me from ranked Marvel Rivals. That was actually just the worst shit ever. This lobby isn't even that bad. Why is Nintendo being so picky with my placements? Okay. This intermission isn't very good. It's good in the second half, but this first half is really boring. I got the worst version of the burger. God, that barely even counts as a boost. Like, what did that do in the grand scheme of things? Ow. I get this pretty easily. Let's go. Okay, I want to be in the front. So, there's kind of no big shortcuts. We'll start boosting here, I suppose. Fuck. Yeah, I'll start using this. Okay. I know this path is a teensy bit quicker. By a teensy bit, I really do mean a teensy bit. I gained nothing from that. Okay. I have like the decent burger boost. You can just tell by how many patties are on it. Okay, mushrooms aren't even that good. Yeah, I knew that banana was coming. I'm so glad I caught that. That would have been bad. Okay. Crazy dodge. Okay. That was a lot. No! Please! Ah! I got 7th again. No, I got 6th! What do you have to say about that, and in Slopdo? What do you have to say about 6th place, Bubba? +4. Okay. Whatever, man. Hey, you know what Shakespeare said when he got hit on the head by an apple and discovered gravity? He said these exact words. A +4 is better than a -11. And you know what? For 2 billion years, nobody understood what that meant because this game didn't exist yet. But now that this game exists, everybody knows what that saying means, and now it's like generationally beautiful. There are tears welling up in my eyes from how amazing that was. And like the sheer prediction of it all is the best part. Like, he predicted the greatest video game ever created, Bubsy 3D. And then he predicted Mario Kart World. Isn't that concerning? Yo, I swear to God if we get Desert Hills, bruh. I didn't even know this was an intermission. I didn't even know an intermission from Crown City to Desert Hills was even a thing. I'm fine with that. Broadway Oasis ain't too bad. This intermission's pretty fun too, on the bridge. The Bridger mission. That's what I'm gonna call it, because I'm funny. Speed up items are pretty useless on this, so I'll front run. I'm so glad I saved that. Let's go. Yeah, just ride off this. I don't need items, so I'll take the boost. Immediately go off the surfboard. Yeah, man, this one's fun. It's just non-stop, like, car action. I'm gonna avoid this, actually. Thanks for the free coins. Appreciate that. There's a fellow penguin behind me. Goodbye. Oh, he dodged it. Ooh! I'm not holding this for that long. That's really sad, but... Feather is a very good item on Faraway Oasis, because then you could take the big shroom cut at the end. I'm about to get straight back shots by this truck. Yeah. Being like in the middle of the pack when that truck gets hijacked might actually be the funniest thing ever. Ooh, okay. Why did I get a star in the placement I'm in? I don't know. Because every day's something new. Take this cut, not get... I might get another shroom at the end of this. Gee, thanks for eating 2 of my red shells and not even slowing down. Oh, even better than a mushroom. A coin shell. I can't believe I actually got that. I'm taking this as safe as possible. Okay, hold on. I hate you. You make my life worse. Fifth. Alright, what do you have to say about that? And then Slopdo, what do you have to say about that? 5th place. And what Albert Einstein quote lines up with that? Or William Shakespeare, I mean. Hey, did I see a plus 10 there? I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about Albert Einstein. The big Stein. Meow. Well, we got full lobby again. And we got a Rico Harbor mix in the background. Life is good. Is that a hint that the next 3D Mario will be a Sunshine 2? I hope not. No diss on Sunshine, it's just a very flawed game. If it does end up getting a sequel as the next 3D Mario, I will replay it though, because it's been a minute since I've actually played it. I didn't even clock that it was Wario Stadium. Hell yeah. I mostly just picked it because it was a 3-lap. I'm not taking the wall ride at the beginning here. That is a death sentence. Just give me my items. I'll leave you all alone. I'll take this path. Oh, I went too low. Not a bad set of items, though. I could take the bottom path for some safety, and then take the small shortcut on the bottom. Never mind. Yes, mind. I can still take it. Okay, I got a mushroom. Do I want to use it now? Yes. This dude's in front of me anyways. Wow! Okay. That was a really early blue shell. There's probably going to be another. I need to keep that in mind. Fuck. Oh, well, at least I didn't go OB. I don't even know what Kamek does on this track. I never see him. Huge! That was so lucky. Nice. Wow. My attack items actually did something. Ah! 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 That blows. What doesn't blow is the fact that I didn't get crushed by that, yeah, see what I mean? Another blue shell. I'll take the single. I'm not gonna... Yo! Fourth? Hey, I'll take a fourth. What do you have to... I'm playing. I'm glad I made a comeback after getting launched out of bounds. Plus 21. Okay. Yeah, dude, that track is just so fun. I did something different every single lap. It's so replayable. I'm ready for this game to get some DLC, though. I think it's inevitable. I'm just not sure when it's going to happen. I think this game has so much potential, and Nintendo is very aware of its potential. It's just, when will they take advantage of it? And also, will it be like the Booster Course Pass? Will it kind of be its own thing? A whole different island? A connected island? New tracks just placed in between the gaps? I don't know. So much could happen when this game gets DLC. And yes, I'm saying when, because I'm confident this game is getting DLC. It's just got to be $60. See, guys, we made Mario Kart World $60. Just the DLC of it. Yay! Okay, 3 laps of whistle stop. Took the bottom path, so I got like a 7th place box. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I will be holding you. I'm so scared. We'll give it a shot. Good old-fashioned try. This is why I don't ever attempt things, and I just do the same thing over and over. There's no point in trying anything new. Do the same thing every single day, and you'll be happier. Dang. I should have just changed it. My ear itches, but I can't take off my headphones right now. This is bad. Oh, Lord. I'm just gonna have to tank it. I hate you. You're a loser. You're a bum. But on second thought, I'm just have to be left earless for this round. For the rest of this. Wait a minute. Never mind. Heh. Okay. Let's go. You all die. You all perish tonight. Okay, golden isn't bad. Start using it. Wow. 5th. I'll take that. That was a very chaotic round. Both in the game and in my earlobe. Because my ear be itching that entire round. That was awful. And it itches again right now. Do I have an ear infection? Is it over? Is it GG's? Alright. I'm going for a nice hour. I don't care for any of these. Gaybo Mountain would be kind of fun, though. Just please not Koopa Troopa Beach or Desert Hills. I like this part of Whistle Stop's free roam because it feels like its own track. They just decided to put this in. Like, this would go hard in a knockout tour. Which, by the way, I'd also be happy with. I'd be happy with a knockout tour DLC. With just new knockout tours. I don't remember if this is a really long one or a really short one. I think it's pretty long. Yeah. It's gonna happen eventually. We've had pretty good luck with the tracks today. How long really is it, though? It's okay, so it's like a 3-lap intermission. Because they updated Koopa Troopa Beach, so now you get 2 laps of it after an intermission. See, we're not going to Spaceport, so yeah, we're taking this boost panel instead. When you're going to DK Spaceport, you take that road to the right that we just jumped past. Oh my lord. Okay, there we go. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, not bad items. See, if I could hold this until Koopa Troopa Beach so I can use these 2 items between the 2 laps, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect, but I flew straight into that. But that was actually kind of like symbolic. Here we go. Where even are we? Like, where's the track? There it is. I'm still not super familiar with these new water intermissions after they reworked them. Which needed to happen, by the way. These intermissions used to be so boring. Now they're only kind of boring. But yeah, that wasn't the best intermission in the world, but... you know. Wasn't the worst either. Alright. Yo. Yo! I think I got 7th. Thank God. Didn't go according to plan at all, but we threw something together in the end. Yo, minus 27. Lord, have mercy. That's bad. What would have happened if I got like 12th there? What would happen in this lobby if I got last? That is something truly frightening to think about. I think I'd lose 100. It would probably be in the triple digits for sure. I just realized I said probably and for sure in the same sentence, but it's okay. The sun will set tonight. Can I bonk this guy off his... Could I? No. No, I find that insulting. And your fireballs bouncing off water is also insulting. Okay. Why is no one picking Shy Guy Bazaar? I guess a few people are. I just don't want to do an intermission at Peach Stadium. Yippee! Do we go for the side path on the first lap, though? That's the question. No. No, the answer is never yes. Unless you're, like, playing competitively in a 12-player lobby. In which case, it's usually worth it, but in these lobbies, no. Okay. Feather. Yeah, there's kind of no use for feather, so I'll just use it there. I'm surprised I got a double box there. I appreciate that, Waluigi. W Waluigi for letting me... for glitching through the double box so I could grab it too. There's no reason not to share in a world like this. Okay. I hate you. Well, he didn't take the... whatever. Bro didn't even take the path with the star on. That's like the most useful part of invincibility items on this map. You gotta take that path without having to be scared of getting hit. Okay. I don't think she actually fell off, yeah. Thank you, lag. Always have my back. Oh, I wanted to take that golden shroom. I only got the single. I think if I got a gold in there, it was wraps. Ah. Oh, there's no reason not to try that, but... Is there a single shortcut you can do with Feather on this track? Because I don't feel like there is. I feel like we've been slowly discovering more and more feather cuts for all these different tracks, but I swear this one has none. I can't think of a single one. Like, I feel like now, in the current state of the game, you know, people have more options. Now that we have, like, custom items and stuff, people have more options to, like, find these feather cuts, but, like, still nothing for Shy Guy Bazaar. In fact, even before custom items were a thing, we found one for Dino Jungle and Faraway Oasis and whatnot, so... I trust that eventually we'll find one for all the tracks. Eventually start finding some for the freaking intermissions. That'd be silly. Oy. I'd be fine with an intermission to Gabo Mountain or Airship Fortress. The mouse. Yo, they should add Mouser to this game. That'd be kind of cute. I know he's in like the background of the Galaxy movie from one of the trailers. Not really the background, but like he's a bit of a blink and you'll miss it reference. I haven't played Super Mario Bros. 2 in so long, dude. I don't like it very much. It's one of the weakest 2D Marios to me. To most people, I feel like. I don't feel like a lot of people are very die-hard for Super Mario Bros. 2. Going to Gabo Mountain. Okay. Okay, so this version of it does have that huge shortcut you can only take with like a golden or something. That isn't super crucial though. That means we're doing it, that means like the first little chunk of Gabo Mountain is kind of cut out. Like the opening 2 turns, those aren't on this version of Choco Mountain from this intermission. You can also tell a bit by the mini-map. That's another reason I feel like every intermission should end in 2 laps of the track. For scenarios like this. So you can still play the entire track at least once. Ow. Die. Didn't happen. Here we go. Rolling in the coins around it. Never mind. Me and my fat chud mouth, dude. Holy. Alright, well, I have a golden for the big piss off shortcut now. So if that's the case, I'm holding these shrooms in case I get hit or something. Not in that scenario. Let's take this cut. That's pretty free. Nice. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get shocked in the middle of it. Okay. Yeah, this is the shortcut I was talking about. This thing's huge. Golden Mushroom can barely take it all the way. That's bad. That's really bad. Now, I wouldn't mind getting a 4th place box, because then I might get a mushroom. No. I'm very scared. There are 2 Bob-Ombs in front of me. What do I do about this? There we go. That's what I do about it. Nice. Okay. I think that's dubs. Nice. That was a very lucky round for me. The golden right before the track, and then the triple shrooms just randomly in the middle. That was comp. Plus 40, we take those. Alright, let's do one more. One more race, baby. Hit me, baby, one more time. But exclusively the Jack Black version. Ooh. I haven't played Bowser's Castle in a minute. I'm almost a bit scared, too. If we get it, I'm going to slow down at the beginning so I can potentially take the rail cut without getting bumped off. That's a very valuable strategy on that track. No. Okay. I was about to be so bummed if we didn't get Bowser's Castle there. Alright, let's go. Let's finish this off. Here we go. I remember when this game first came out, and I was like one of the only people who actually watched the shortcut video of how to do the shortcut. So I just absolutely destroy online lobbies. There we go! Good shit. Nice! Oh, I'm not taking that path. I was gonna take it for the shortcut, but nah. Nah, twin. I'll keep my 2 shrooms. Never mind. Alright. Go again. I think I tricked too early there. We still got it. Not as clean, but we still got it. Okay. I'm so focused. Come on. Hell yes. Yeah, those ain't doing nothing. Okay, huge. That's so huge. Use that now so no one else can use them. That's also pretty good. Yes. Okay. I'm only taking the cut if she takes the cut. I want to play this as safe as possible. You know I'm not taking it. Watch, she's going to fail. She didn't fail it. I got a banana. Yo, how many red shells? Anyways. Nice. Hey, I'll take a second place. And I was 3 for 3 on the big cut at the beginning. It is not every day I do that, bro. I'm usually like 2 for 3 on a good day. And I'm happy ending it there. That's a good way to end things. I don't know how my guy drove out of bounds. Hey, 8,900. We're entering the end game. We are in the end game. We only need to win, like, maybe a couple more races, and then we're in 9,000. The hard part is actually holding the 9,000, but I believe. Alright. Thanks to anyone who watched. This is fun. Catch you guys later.